Welcome, everybody. Welcome to day 14 of our practicing together, our Miracles Immersion. Just a reminder that we end the practice in silence so that you can stay as long as you'd like in the practice. If you have an appointment or something that you need to get to, set yourself an alarm so that you can come out in a timely fashion. And also, please make sure that the body is comfortable and supported so that you can sustain the shape of the body for about 15 minutes or so. And if you need to make any adjustments, you can do so now. You could even stop the recording and make any adjustments that are necessary. I would also like to remind you that as we move through these practices and these lessons, there will be some fear coming up, and that is totally expected, and it is required of you not to go any further than you feel that you can. So just be very gentle and easy with yourself. Even this lesson says that you will not be left in the fear. You will go far beyond it. And our direction is towards perfect safety and perfect peace. So as you are ready, begin to take several smooth, long, deep breaths. And you may even want to exhale softly through the mouth. And as you begin this breathing technique, let the exhalation be a little bit of a heavy exhalation, and you can start the count backwards from 3 to 1 at your pace. If you haven't already done so, allow the lips to come lightly together, noticing the point where the lips connect, and soften that space. Notice the bottom lip and the top lip and the place where they come together. Notice the right inner cheek, the left inner cheek, the roof of the mouth, the floor of the mouth, the tip of the tongue, the root of the tongue, and the whole tongue. Invite it to soften. The outside right cheek, the outside left cheek, the whole mouth, the whole lower face together, including the base of the skull and the back of the head. Bring your attention to the right eye socket, the whole eye socket, including the skin and the muscles, and the whole left eye socket, including the skin and the muscles. The right forehead, the right temple, the left forehead, the left temple, the whole upper face, and the whole back of the upper head, including the crown. Now relax the whole face, the whole skull, the right side of the brain, the left side of the brain stem, and the whole brain. Now relaxing the whole brain, the whole face, the whole skull. Allow that relaxation to slide down and drip and cover the whole body. The whole body softening and receptive. Now bring your awareness and your attention to the right nostril, the left nostril, both nostrils together. Allow the breath to be soft and smooth. And we'll begin our count backwards from 10 to 1 at your pace. Inhaling 10 and exhaling 10. 9 and 9. At your pace. 8. 8. On your own now. Wherever you are in your breath awareness counting, allow it to dissolve. Notice what it feels like to be you today with the least amount of commentary. Just feel you. Being with you with an open-minded attitude. Now attuning your ears to the sound of my voice as I read Lesson 14. And we'll practice together after we are given our instructions. God did not create a meaningless world. The idea for today is, of course, the reason why a meaningless world is impossible. What love did not create does not exist, and everything that does not exist as He created it. The world you see has nothing to do with reality. It is of your own making, and it does not exist. The exercises for today are to be practiced with eyes closed throughout. The mind-searching period should be short, about a minute at most. Do not have more than 3 practice periods with today's idea, unless you find them comfortable. If you do, it will be because you are really understanding what they are for. The idea for today is another step in learning to let go of the thoughts that you have written on the world and to see the world of God in their place. The idea for today is that step in learning to let go of what we think the world is. And we let the word of love be written upon the world. The early steps in this exchange, what can truly be called salvation, can be quite difficult and even quite painful. Some of them will lead you directly into fear. You will not be left there. You will go far beyond it. Our direction is towards perfect safety and perfect peace. With eyes closed then, think of all the horrors in the world that cross your mind. Name each one as it occurs to you. Then deny its reality. God did not create it. Love did not create it, and so it is not real. Say, for example, God did not create that war, and so it is not real. Love did not create that airplane crash, and so it is not real. God did not create a hurricane, and so it is not real. Love did not create political elections, and so they are not real. Suitable subjects for the application of today's idea also include anything you are afraid might happen to you or to anyone about whom you are concerned. In each case, name the disaster quite specifically. Do not use general terms. For example, do not say God did not create illness, but say specifically, God did not create cancer or heart attacks or COVID or whatever may arouse fear in you. Be aware that this is your personal repertory of horrors at which you are looking at. These things are part of the world you see. Some of them are shared illusions, and others are part of your personal hell. It does not matter. What God created can only be real, and what God did not create can only be in your own mind apart from love. Therefore, it has no meaning. In recognition of this fact, conclude the practice periods by repeating today's idea. God did not create a meaningless world. Love did not create a meaningless world, and so it is not real. And now, returning to your soft, easy breath, the eyes remain closed. Begin searching your mind for about a minute of all the horrors, of all the things that you fear. Remind yourself that it is safe to practice. You will not be left here. You will go far beyond the fear, and mighty companions go with you. And as you search your mind for your personal horrors, naming them very specifically, say, God did not create that war, and so it is not real. Love did not create that disaster, and so it is not real. For a minute now, in silence. And now, say to yourself silently and sacredly, God did not create a meaningless world, and so it is not real. Remind yourself, I am willing to forgive I am willing to forgive myself for what I have written upon the world. I offer my whole self, my thoughts, my mind, my emotions, to divine love. I am open to receive divine solutions. And you may stay practicing here for as long as you'd like in this sacred silence. And when you are ready to return, do so by fluttering your eyes, taking a few deep breaths, stretching and smiling, and saying yes. This ends our practicing for today. Namaste.